starting up the game. I believe this is live. Yes, it is. Everyone is ready. Let me just go through the roster quickly. On the Fight Club side, on Agatha, we have Sir Gary Bettman, Toos, Triple R, Exit Boone, Chicken's Bodyguard, and Corthoran. Chicken's Bodyguard, I'm pretty sure is Chicken.
Yes, it is.
On the Kila side, we have Retsnam, Enthalpy, Monarch, Ribes Conundrum, Nathuk, and Lerome. And the game has begun. We're seeing Agatha go immediately up the right side of their spawn. Looks like Masons are following suit. This seems to be probably the most common thing to do.
Agatha is sending a 5-man flank around
I'm seeing
towards
that.
the Mason side.
I don't think they're any the wiser. I think most of them went above. I do not have visual of the rest of them. The rest of the Masons are, in fact, on the opposite
side. The Masons
side.
did the same exact thing? Yeah, they're just rotating around the map.
The Agathians, they're coming up the right side stairs, and they're looking for them. They can't find them.
Oh, here comes a fire pot from Boone. Boone's caught out here. He's very out.
Agatha...
Down goes
Agatha's
Boone.
just,
Not good.
Yeah. Agatha's just sweeping this top area. Yeah, they're catching Boone, but finally Masons are together. The map is restarted.
The map has restarted. What happened?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they all made eye contact with each other, and the sheer rage passing between them crashed.
It looks like it was an admin restart.
Ah! I suppose you could call it a badman restart, because...
I think it was on purpose. I did notice Kila saying some stuff in chat about some sort of glitch. I don't know. I was paying attention to the game, so I couldn't see the chat. So there might have been something that happened that warranted a restart. I'm sure there was.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Suppose we'll have a reason in a moment.
Ah, yes, the lift. The constant problem with the elevators on this side. There are lifts on both sides of the wall, and sometimes they turn invisible for some people, and they just stop moving. So they'll still be moving, but like it shows that they're at the top of the lift, and you can just get crushed by an invisible lift, and you'll have no idea.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize that was a problem. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised that hasn't been patched yet. Unfortunately, that's been a bug for years at this point.
Let's go, Torn Banana.
Go Torn Banana. Here we go.
Shit together. Looks like everyone's just readying up. And the game is going to be starting again in 15 seconds. I already read out the roster. Not going to do it again.
Real quick, shout out to Hanzo from LG. He's been begging me for that.
Oh, yeah.
You'll notice that FC is running 3 Vanguards, which is very interesting lineup.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's go over composition. I forgot to do that. So, FC's running 3 Vanguards, 2 Knights, 1 MAA. Kila running 2 Van, 3 Knight, 1 MAA. Killa's running sort of the standard melee setup. Yeah. FC...
You might see an Archer there, but, I mean, being LTS, you're not going to see that Archer.
Yeah. FC running that 3rd Vanguard is kind of interesting to me. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they use that. Now, they're going just for an all-out engagement over here on this left side.
Oh, yes, they are. Kila falling back. See, there's the invisible lift crushing someone to death.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. That was so abrupt.
That's a drawback of this map, unfortunately.
Okay, I guess there's
Zyphos picks up a kill. Boone is duping around, killing people. Here he goes. FC is still in this, despite losing a player to that lift.
Oh,
they're going to anyways. Okay,
yeah, it makes sense.
All right, I guess we can talk about composition a little bit more now. I know for a fact that Zyphos and Tooser, 2 of the FC Vanguards, are Vanguard mains. Zyphos has been using a Claymore for I don't know how long.
Since the dawn
and then Tooser, strong Claymore, it's not Claymore, strong Pullhammer as well, which I like to see. I love me some Pullhammer. So I wonder what weapon Gary is using to as that 3rd supplementary Vanguard.
Let me take a look. He is using a Brandy.
That's not a bad supplementary weapon.
Good old Spork. Oh no, not at all.
If he's going to be
really powerful,
not playing Knight, Brandy's the one to choose for Vanguard. Sure, if you already have a Claymore and Pullhammer.
Oh yeah, this it could mean a lot of things for FC. What I was seeing, just practically, just in the last 2 failed rounds, I was seeing they were able to kind of spread themselves out a little more because they had a bigger sphere of influence, so to speak, that they could interact with, just as a blob. So because they had those vans and the range, it's a lot better. But on the flip side, if they're caught sort of flanked or off guard, if one of those vans go down, then the bubble's gone and they pretty much over. So it's very situational.
Indeed. Now, if you look at Kila's lineup, you'll notice that they're led by Retsnam, who is old school Kila member, has been around for a long time, but you haven't seen him in the comp scene for a while. But Kila has made a resurgence, thanks to, no, I don't want to say thanks to, but after the fall of Imprisoned as a team, they kind of moved on to Kila. There were a newer team Imprisoned, and many of their members like Nathuk, Monarch, and Enthalpy that you're seeing here actually moved into Kila. So it's good to see them still a part of the community, still playing. I
haven't seen Kila in tourneys or anything like that, so that all makes a lot of sense. They're finally showing their face. Can't wait to see him against an established team like FC.
Kila was quite the powerhouse back in the day. They had Rathion, Sarge.
Oh yeah, I remember the old.
Sorry, Rathion was in Hardwire. I was mistaken. They had Sarge though, who was we all know Sarge.
Yep. Toxic as a turtle, but hits like a train.
Yes. Good old Sarge. What a guy.
What a guy. So, folks, we are going to be playing this game, finally, on Arena. This is going to be the sub-map, and we have exact same rosters. FC, Agatha, Kila, Mason, and the game has begun. Now, I've never actually seen a competitive LTS on Arena. I've done scrims, I've seen lots of free-for-alls and pub LTSs, but I want to see what goes on here.
In the past, LTS Arena is heavily dominated by archers, but with the no archer thing, all melee, makes the game much more interesting.
I think we're going to see a lot more environment use since there's no archers, and they're going to need to
lots
use
of troubles here.
Oh gosh, and Boone goes down to fire.
Retson picks up a kill against... Sorry, not Retson. Boone kills Retson with the fire. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Retson goes down from the fire. And, Masons are getting caught totally off guard. Kila is split up.
Yes.
And they get a TK. Monarch picks up 1 kill. But they're just getting totally outflanked and outgunned. And ultimately, they go down.
Yes. That's what kind of happens. You pick some people off on the outskirts, then you just encircle the remaining members.
Yep.
That's the goal, at least. That's best case scenario.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, it looked like Kila was doing pretty good at the beginning, but they just got split up really heavily, and FC really knows how to tear apart a blob.
You can tell Kila wasn't ready to lose a member to the throwables in the fire pot that early.
Yep, they were spread out just as much as they thought they could be, but then they lost one, and they totally fell into disarray. So now they're kind of doing the opposite. They're getting stuck together, while FC is very dynamic. They're trying
Boone gets a little stab in, then gets away. That was
that's how you play MAA. You jump in, you stab, get some damage out, then you run away. Right,
encircle the outside.
FC getting a really nice surround, but Kila getting
kind
a
of
couple
a cluster
kills.
here.
Ooh, Kila
things
has
going
the upper
on.
hand.
Kila's picking up kills, so is Zyphos.
It is
a 2v3, 1v3, boom, goes down.
Yep, Kila is last. Now that was that turned from a tactical arrangement into something of a clusterfuck.
Yes, it does happen from time to time, no matter what teams are playing.
Yeah. I don't know that Kila could have won that round. Kila lost the last round, right?
Kila won the last round.
Kila won the last round, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know that FC could have after they sort of got all together like that.
Yes.
Okay, and now we're seeing sort of both sides split up a bit. Get a better angle. And, Exit Boone.
Little engagements.
Exit Boone is getting caught way out of turn.
Oh, he is.
Let's see if he gets torn
apart.
But
he's doing a great job staying alive until his team comes in. Look at this.
Causes a TK, though. Really good job. Kila getting so many
TK,
kills.
but also kills, but eventually they go down.
Not going to be enough.
Now, if I think in these, we talked about it a second ago, these clusterfuck situations, I really think that's where team synergy shines the most. Is being able to get out of those clusters out on top. With multiple members really shows that you can have some synergy.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's all about whether you can target switch, 2v1, do all that kind of stuff in a very high-stress, high-risk situation. That's what it's all about.
The volley of throwables to begin every engagement.
Yep. Since the lack of archers, they just have to throw everything they're carrying. Looks like Kila is just kind of in their blob mode again. FC has them on the run, and they get the first 2
Chicken
kills.
And Gary.
Yep, Kila responds, but I don't know if it was fast enough. Yeah, Enthalpy with a double. Oh, Enthalpy gets a third.
With that big reverse, yeah. Looks like they're going to try and take out this van before moving on to the last one.
Oh, man, Kila has so little health. Just one sweep by that van, it'll be enough.
Oh,
but
yeah.
No. They're
that
gone.
Could have gone either way very quickly.
Absolutely. I think Kila's collective health at the end of that round was like 10.
Maybe, yeah. It was very low, that's for sure.
It's a very, very close round. It's 2v2. The round wins at the moment, so very neck-and-neck game. These teams are obviously quite close to one another in terms of skill, from what I'm seeing.
Enthalpy is putting in work for Kila right now. See if he can keep that up.
Absolutely. I'm seeing FC is very decently balanced along the board, except for 2. C's really not delivering. Same for Larome on the Kila side. But, yeah, Enthalpy is really delivering. Lots of throwable damage on both sides. I'm seeing Kila, again, grouping up very heavily. I'm seeing FC spread out pretty much every round, and that's a really good way to open.
It's a little team hit there by FC, but looks like they're still going to be all right.
Oh, man, yeah, FC kill. Oh, FC's getting a lot of kills. Gary and
2v1. Low health on the Knight, though. Chicken's got to be careful.
Oh, Boone will be the death of him.
Doesn't matter. They're just going to get in there and faint him.
Yeah. If it's a 2v1 and one of the 2 is a man-at-arms, it's almost guaranteed the 2 are going to win.
Kila calling for a pause here. We're going to get it.
Yep. Makes sense. It's now a 3 favoring FC against Kila's 2. Makes sense they want to make that pause. So, I don't think their composition has changed. No, it has not.
Nope.
FC still running their 2 vanguards. And I think that's why FC is going for that surround tactic, because they know they have that range, so they're just gonna... They just want to close the bubble of death around Kila every round if they can.
Now, if we look at the scoreboard here for a sec, we'll notice a few things. Toos is playing the role of, right now, Halberd, which it may look like he's doing not that great of a job, but I've been O in, X with 6 assists or whatever with the Halberd before, and I know what it's like. The thing is with that weapon is you can either just get in there and do a ton of damage, or you just get 2-stabbed as a Vanguard, which is difficult. So I know his pain right now.
Oh yeah, and hey, those 6 assists, that's nothing to stop.
Yes, those matter. With the Halberd can deal some damage. Not many people know, but the Halberd has almost the same damage as the Zweihander, and it does 2-hit Knights to the head if you hit him with both hits. So
pretty crazy.
It's got a decent damage output if you can swing that thing enough.
And for contrast, Larome, did you notice Larome's weapon?
I had not seen Larome's weapon yet, but I did notice he was not doing too hot. So maybe if he switched up weapons, maybe tried a different play style, I could see him picking up some kills and assists.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both teams have really good strategies they're pushing for, but I think Kila is kind of lagging behind just enough that they are. I will bet on FC for this game.
Yes, I would too. Yes, I'm pausing here.
All right, very nice. So let's see if my prediction comes true. And we have Kila coming out backside, and FC coming out the front. Both men at arms.
I've noticed Kila is sticking together a lot, whereas FC is trying to go for the surround the enemy move.
Yeah, and like I was saying, Kila's got those 3 knights. They have that health pool. They can afford to get grouped together as long as they don't do team damage, as long as they get some damage out. And same thing for FC. They spread out. They have those vans in that range. It's great. But this time, both teams are spreading out a lot.
Boone's getting a stab, and he's going to get stamped out, though.
Oh, he's going to die as a result.
Teams are trading players at this point.
FC
comes out on top.
in a second. Yep. And it was a 3v1, but it
now
was
notice
only a three.
Tusser switched to the polehammer. And immediately picked up an assist and a kill. I'm a huge fan of the polehammer, favorite weapon by far, so I love that.
Oh, yeah, Will, of course it's your favorite weapon. It's all
Big
you
box.
use.
Big box
Goodness.
all around.
Oh, yeah. Big box, big plays. Gotta love it. And that's super powerful in that really clusterfuck sort of engagement. You can just swing it around,
do a lot of damage.
Ton of damage, yeah. Ooh,
Robos
I just
land
noticed.
on both sides.
Laroma's using a spear. I think that is the root of his problem.
That might explain, yes.
Yeah.
That might explain what's going on here. You don't want to use a spear in those cluster engagements. Very bad
no.
weapon choice.
He needs to be in the back poking, which is kind of what he's doing right now.
Hey, he's not right now. He's not doing a bad job.
Oh no, he could get a kill right here. Oh, just the wrong timing.
Yeah.
He has picked up
Oh, they're
a couple
running
assists.
the double pole hammer. This is the dream to watch
Oh,
for me.
Goodness. You are
I
in
love
heaven,
it.
I know you are.
Oh, Chicken's bodyguard is Fingun. I'm getting messaged that, by the way. I had no idea.
Okay, my bad, guys. Chicken's bodyguard is not, in fact, Chicken. It is Fingon.
That makes sense, being
Thank you for
called
the tip.
Chicken's bodyguard.
Yeah. Let's see if they do anything different. Okay, both teams are getting really aggressive now. I think they're kind of getting tired of pussyfooting around. They're just engaging wherever they can take it.
Boone is 1v1ing a spear. Very ballsy as a man-at-arms, but he's a good man-at-arms. We'll see how it turns out. He wins it,
Oh,
but he's going to get caught in the 2v1. He goes down.
backslashed.
This
Now
looks like a
3v3.
3v3. See how it goes.
It's two Vans a Knight versus Van Knight Man-at-Arms. Everyone's kind of slightly damaged. Let's see how this goes.
FC still got that brandy. Ooh, the brandy flank from behind.
Oh, it's not looking too good for Kila. But they do get the first blood of the 3v3. And it's a 1v1.
Here we go.
It's Monarch versus
Brandy
Gary
Man-at-Arms. Quite the battle. I don't know why he's pulling out his throwables.
Oh, the
Big
triple
feints,
feint.
big feints.
He makes it, too.
Ooh,
Very,
this is
very
close.
close.
This is tense. Oh boy!
Oh, man, both of them low health. Low stam. Low everything.
This is a huge deciding round for Kila, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And they win it.
Beautiful
They're
by
still
Monarch.
in this game.
Yep, and that was a 3-round win streak by FC. They just broke. So very good on Kila. That's going to be a big morale boost.
Momentum is going to switch here. We'll see that.
Oh, yeah. And for those of you who think momentum's not a big thing in the
Oh, it's huge in
grand
Chivalry.
scheme, oh, yeah. Massive psychological
If you
benefit.
lose
as well
momentum
as
and your team gets
damage.
salty, things get bad.
Oh, yeah. Performance goes down, everything's bad. A lot of damage coming out to Kila this time around, but they're holding their own. They do get first, second, and third blood on themselves, but they get kills at the same time.
Down goes. You know what it was? Is there was a huge fire pot by Boone there. I think he hit 4 people with it.
Yep, I was seeing that too. Boone, and afterwards he just ran in and got tons of damage. Totally
Started
unhindered.
swinging. That's like a man-at-arms tactic that you don't see very often, whereas the fire pot suicide. But it worked out.
Oh yeah, if you're a man-at-arms, your job is to get as much damage on the board as possible without dying. And that's exactly what he did. So he very much succeeded.
Definitely. Here he is with a
Again.
flank.
Oh,
And he's
beautiful.
gonna get in there with some stabs and get out. That's great.
That he is. Again,
Enthalpy goes down.
Yeah, FC being very aggressive, and that's really working in their favor because Kila is trying for this sort of defensive pose.
Yeah, it did not work. If we had seen Kila try to be a little more on the offensive, they might have realized that defense not have been working out for them, and they could have switched up play styles, but alas, did not happen.
Yeah, FC has won the game. Is it best out of 3, or is it just simply the...
I believe it
one
is 4. They choose 4 maps and best out of 3. I don't think we're going to be seeing Argon's Wall.
Yeah,
Yes, we are on Throne Room right now.
All right, yep, so
for
FC has
round
won the
2.
first LTS game out of 3. Let's see what's going on. Kila again, Masons, and FC Agathians. Let's see what's up.
Now, this is another, again, I keep saying this, but another map heavily dominated by archers and LTS based on what side you have. if you have the thrown side, you are just sitting pretty, waiting for people to run at you. But if you are on the other side, on the attacking side, you kind of have to rush through those doors. It can be difficult, but with no archers and all melee, again, makes for a great match.
Absolutely. Yeah, I really like seeing LTS with no archers. That's really refreshing for me, because whenever I play an LTS game, be it a scrim or a pub, it's always an archer duel at the beginning of the game, and it's just so tedious and boring to have to wait for the archers to kill each other, and then as soon as one dies, if you're on the team with the one that is dead, you kind of know, well, we're at an immediate disadvantage, probably going to lose the round. I hate seeing that. Bleh.
Yeah, back in the day, I can remember so many LTS more maps where the first, like, 2.5 minutes of every round was just spent sitting behind the hill waiting for the archers to duke it out. It was terrible.
Yep, I remember just the same.
I'm kind of glad the meta has shifted towards 5v5 LTS, 5v5 or 6v6 TO.
All melee. Yeah. I'm very...
The all melee for LTS is great.
Yeah. I really, really like this format. I like casting LTS games a lot, because they're very exciting, and I really wish they would be in more tournaments. Okay, so, the game is beginning. This is the second round out of 3 of LTS between FC and Kila. And FC has won the first round. Let's see if Kila can bring it back, make it a tiebreaker. They did not lose without a fight. It was 3v7 was the score. So let's see if they can pick it up.
Yes. Firepot catches a knight right away.
Immediately exit Boone, going for that fire suicide tactic every round. I love to see that as a man-at-arms.
FC on the offensive, even when they're controlling the defensive side of the map. Very interesting.
This is very smart. They're picking their positioning. Kila doesn't have any choice where to
Kila
engage
is
FC.
Very hesitant in their engagement, and they're gonna go down because of that. They had no idea what was going on.
They get totally caught off kilter, and they go down with...
That was almost a clean wipe by FC, only losing Fingon there.
Wow. And I wonder if you noticed, Kila didn't have a single member up on the second level of their initial courtyard.
Chilling on the bottom, waiting to get dropped on.
Yeah,
now they're pushing through fire pots. This is interesting choices.
Not looking good. Last round, too defensive. This round, too aggressive.
Yeah.
Need to find the middle ground.
Well, they just caught out Boone alone. Now they're going to come and help the main force.
Okay,
see how this
they
goes.
seem to have regrouped a bit. That's good. They're still
trading players there.
Ooh.
Tucer picks up a big bonk with a pole hammer.
And it's a 1v4.
Oh, the throw.
Beautiful throwing axe. Such a shame. So, again, Kila, too offensive that round. They got way too much damage dealt against them in the very beginning of the round. And
very questionable. Boone threw a fire pot at the main door, and 2 players pushed right through it without hesitation. That was an interesting choice.
That's a free 30 damage. Just right out the door.
Well, here's Boone. He gets hit by a throwable, caught out. But he's going to 1v1 the guy. Probably going to win it as the man-at-arms.
I think Kila has found their happy medium. They got a couple pushing out, as well as a couple holding back.
Boone dies in a 2v1.
Boone is down, and
Kila
we now
picks
have
up a couple kills.
3v5.
So does FC.
Ooh, not looking too good for Kila.
Monarch goes down.
Monarch goes down. Kila holding out somewhat with their knights, but not really. Oh,
and notice Larome had switched him all there from his Spear Vanguard, so he's definitely playing a very different role.
Oh yeah, 2 kills too. Considering 3 members of his team don't have any kills. Exit Boone going for that initial fire pot as always. Is he gonna get a hit? He will. He'll get 2 hits.
Not bad at all.
Very nice. 2 shot with a fire pot is
FC playing a little defensive.
Yeah, Kila. They're making a good choice by sending a couple to the second level, however.
2 caught out, but it doesn't matter because a team kill saves his life.
Yeah,
he's low on health.
That's bad. Kila does
Managed
get
to
a
pick
kill
up
to
a
make
kill.
up. Oh, they're gonna get a good couple kills. 2v3 now.
Korth gets gambled by Enthalpy. And 2v1. You can see he tried to go for that target switch, but got flinched there. I guess that's the advantage of having a Man-at-Arms in a 2v1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Men-at-Arms could just make or break a 2v1, in my opinion.
Big flinches, yeah. Big flinches, big feints. That's what the Man-at-Arms does in a 2v1.
So, Kila is now going all on the right flank. And they are kind of regretting that decision now. Some of them are running back. It's a little bit of miscommunication, actually.
FC is far right on their side.
Yeah.
They're rotating, actually, is what they're doing.
Double fire
Both
pot.
teams traded places. They're going to try and catch this knight up before he gets to the door, but
Nope.
he gets through. See, now this is the interesting engagement where you have to... One team has to push through the door to get stuff done, but neither team wants to. This is where shield knights are huge on this map. FC takes the offensive.
Yep. Oh,
It's going to pay out for them. It's going to pay out big.
Lot. Yeah. 3 kills.
Now,
with 1
Kila
death.
here made the crucial mistake of falling back when they were holding that bottleneck at the door. They should have fought back at that door and just bottlenecked them, like I said. Just keep them there. It's a great way to just easy stabs, easy kills.
Absolutely. Yeah, the door bottleneck is extremely... It can be a curse or
Yes,
really big help.
Depending on which team is pushing, it's a curse or a gift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right now, here, FC has the advantage. No, I lied. It was just Boone. He gets caught out.
Looks like FC is trying to push on the right side.
Across that bridge, but being hesitant. Very hesitant. They have a couple players down low, flanking.
They could finally go
Kila
down.
sees the flank.
Oh, yeah, they're flanking. Nobody noticed. Not looking good for FC unless they can get a... not looking good for FC unless they can get a kill. But Kila gets a TK. So does
Big
FC.
kills all around cluster. Looks like FC comes out on top.
Yeah, if Kila hadn't gotten those TKs, they probably would have taken that round.
Could have been a... Yeah. Could have gone their way.
Oh, yeah.
I've noticed that Kila is very hesitant, which leads me to believe that whoever is making these calls for Kila is just not sure what to do, because they're hesitant every time they engage.
I'm seeing that too. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're really getting many calls. There's a lot of miscommunication from what I can tell. Running into each other, TKs.
I can definitely see Retsnam being the leader of Kila and not being around comp for a long time, at least recently, having some difficult calls to make here, so I don't blame him. But then again, LTS was huge when he was in the game and he was playing, so
Yeah, it's
you
intriguing.
never know. Oh,
Sure,
huge
that's
LMB by Korth. Hits 3 people with 1 LMB.
Oh my. Oh
And
yeah,
they
this
take
is-
out a Vanguard up there
this
as well.
is the end of
That's
Kila.
That's game 7-0.
Yeah, I would have expected a slightly bigger fight from Kila after that decent first game, but looks like they are going to get knocked out right here. So FC has won their spot in the team objective round. It's going to be happening tomorrow. And good game, both sides.
Good game, both
Join your
teams.
channel.
Very much, yeah. What's up, Hype?
Hello.